see it. I can see it.
All right, Kierra Sheard is the true definition of talent. She's a two-time Grammy Award-winning gospel artist who has amazed crowds around the world. You just heard just a brief snippet of her new song called Rain, which just came out exactly 1 month ago today. Now, beyond the music, beyond all this music that she has going on, she's also an actress, an entrepreneur, a mother, a wife, and so much more. So she is taking time out of her busy schedule to join us to talk about all things this morning. Thank you for coming in early in the morning. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this new single called Rain.
Yes.
So what's the inspiration behind that?
The inspiration behind it is, if you read the scriptures, you learn that when God rains on something, it means restoration, it means revival. And I have been praying and asking the Lord to rain on some things that I needed to be corrected. And so that's what this song is about. It's very prophetic and it's very encouraging. It says it's going to be real good. God's going to blow your mind. So if you need that inspiration, if you feel like you've kind of hit some blocks in the road, this song is there to encourage you, and that's what it's all about.
Okay, all right. So you've also done, you just did a tour, the Live, Breathe, Fight tour with David and Tamela Mann, Erica Campbell, Ty Tribbett. Your mom was on tour.
Actually, so we didn't do the tour.
You didn't do the tour?
We didn't do the tour, unfortunately, but there are
you had
some
planned on it.
Yes, but there are some things that are in the making that I'm really excited about. I did just get off not too long ago the reunion tour.
Yes.
That was with Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond, Yolanda Adams, and Marvin Sapp, and it was, I couldn't believe I was on the stage with all those legends, but it was a great experience.
Okay, all right. Singing is your family business.
Yes.
I mean, it goes back generations in your DNA, because your mom was with the Clark sisters. And then now here you come along. Is it challenging when you come from good DNA when it comes to music?
You know, it's some good pressure. I like to remind myself, what is a diamond without pressure?
Yeah, that's true.
And so I will call myself a diamond, and I get the pressure from the Clark sisters. But it is a great deal. I honor them. I mean, you know, songs like You Brought the Sunshine, people still remember them to the day, and it transcends through generations. So it's a great experience.
Right. All right. So going back further, you started out when you were like 6.
Yes.
You started out singing.
Yes.
You had your first solo album at 17.
Yes.
I mean, how did that work out for you as far as like a career? You're 6 years old, you're singing, then, you know, by 17, you're doing your own solo thing.
Yes. You know, it takes a village to raise a child with such great purpose. And so I absolutely salute my parents, Bishop J. Drew Sheard, and my mother, Dr. Kierra Sheard, and of course those who have surrounded me in the industry who were safe, because we all know that the pressure can be either healthy or negative. And for me, it has been healthy. I had God-sent people. And the beauty in that is, I can say, to answer your question, it has made me nervous. But I am who I am, and I mean what I sing about, and it's a great experience, and I count it an honor and a privilege to serve other people, because I'm inspiring other young people to reach for God and to reach for their faith. And so I count it a blessing to be able to be a mouthpiece.
Okay.
Yes.
From 17 years old to 7 albums. I mean, you've done 7 albums. That is a huge deal.
Yes.
Because that speaks to staying power and consistency, which we know that, you know, in the music industry, you know, people, you know, they come and they go. What do you attribute that to? Is it your upbringing? Is it your style? What do your fans? What do you attribute that to?
I think it's attributed to all of what you said, in addition to my commitment. There are some days when I definitely want to give up. I mean, who is not living in purpose and have days where they be like, you know what, I quit. I want to give up. I have had those moments, but I think my understanding of my purpose in the earth, which is to serve people and to encourage them to keep going, that is what is pushing me to go. And so it's been a blast. And then too, you know, it's really helped me to keep my mind also. But I have to say, the fans for sure. And then wanting to also like reinvent yourself, reimagining yourself, and not necessarily, because I know in this culture with social media, it's so easy to compete with other people or compare yourself to other people. But I've been comparing myself to myself prior to. And if I don't see that growth, then I'm like, girl, you got to step it up. You know, so
because you're competing against yourself.
Yes.
Right, gotcha. Okay, and you're also an actress.
Yes.
Because you mentioned the Clark sisters. There was a television show, or a movie about the Clark sisters, and you played your mom.
Yes.
What was that experience like? And did your mom say you didn't get it right here, or you did this wrong? How did that work out?
You know, no, she was super proud. It took her back to like the elementary days, because it was like a soccer mom experience where she was like, I'm so proud of my baby. So she was really excited about it. And it was a honor. It was like I was paying honor to her, if I can say it that way, because she is such a G. if you've heard my mother sing, she's like insane in the mind when it comes to singing. And for me, I was getting like lightheaded trying to reach the notes that she was singing. So it created a different level of respect and honor for my mother and her craft. Already respect and honor her as my mom, but to see how she was in this element, even at the younger age. So I was in my 30s trying to sing songs or range that she was singing when she was in her teens. And I'm getting lightheaded. I'm about to pass out, you know. So it was definitely a wonderful experience. And shout out to the Clark sisters. They're not only a trailblazer for me as their blood, but so many of us in the gospel music industry and just in music, period.
All right, and you are as well. So look, we're out of time. We can talk to you all day. I know you got a lot of different things going on. Appreciate you. Where can people get your music and everything else you're working on?
On all of the platforms. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and again, the single is called Rain, and I am encouraging you to know that God is going to reign in your life.
That's right. And you're a mother and a wife as well.
Yes.
And you're still in here.
Yes.
Talking to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are honored to have you here. So thank you very much.